Well, hello. Waiting for a few more people to come in. I'm gonna go over a couple of scans here real quick. Let's just wait for a few more people to get in, and we're gonna go over a couple of things here. I'm gonna pop this a little higher here, so we're gonna need the room for it anyway, at least for now. And I'm sharing this thing with people on Twitter. So, give me a second. Hoping all of you guys are doing okay. Please let me know if you can hear me well. Just pop a, let's see here, which image we're gonna use here. And Gil, I'm gonna pop the Gil picture here. I hope all of you guys are doing okay. Those of you on the stream, if you mind saying hello, so I know you're here. And I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna go over something real quick with some stocks that I'm gonna be watching for tomorrow. Please let me know if the audio is good. If you notice here, GPS. One of these names that I've been watching over the last few days. The Gap and Abercrombie. So traded Abercrombie not too long ago, on the 28th actually. And it actually gave us a pretty decent trade that day. GPS has a rejection here. If you look at 939 and this level right here, 937, you could put a trend line there. 934, 939, 932, 937. You can put a trend line here for that little bit of a resistance right there with a doji rejecting here. You can come in right into this pocket right here to the 808 today. All right, so for tomorrow, I'm gonna be watching this name for a possible move here. We gotta move it. We gotta hold out a resistance right here. Now it's gonna be support 885. We gotta move this one to the 85 right there, and we can see the pocket right there. And guys, I apologize if you hear a little bit of background noise. It's my kids are playing on the other room, and I got my door open. So I'm kind of watching them at the same time as I'm doing this. If you notice right here, a pretty decent channel that it printed today. Standard price channel inside of this pocket right here. That was actually today. It's for tomorrow. I'll be expecting this thing to come down a little bit more towards the $6 area. We have a nice $1.15, $1.20 move to the downside there. Also, ANF, I'm gonna be watching for tomorrow. This is something that got inside, broke the low of this pattern right here, the 1050. The reason why you see this is because you're seeing action on the after hours when it printed the $10.31. The way that I have this thing set up, hey buddy, the way that I have this thing set up is to show me, even in the after hours, to show me in the pre-market hours, show me exactly where the price is located. So although we printed the last candle low right here, 1051, which is actually the same pocket, same level that we were watching here on the daily, which is the low of this dragonfly doji right here. It came down on after hours. So tomorrow on ANF, I'm gonna be looking for that test of the $9.12. We can see here from 950. I'm expecting probably in the pre-market hours that we're gonna get a retest of the 1050, and 912 is pretty decent. I will say $1.35 move tomorrow. Although it's not gonna flush all the way there, I'm gonna be expecting to have some decent swings intraday, so that way we can take a couple of decent trades on these names. Again, I'm just running some scanners here tonight. I'm gonna try to do this on a regular basis. Just try to prep up for the following day a little bit, give you a couple of trading ideas that might be somewhat decent for you. And this is something that I think it will be somewhat of an opportunity. ANF and GPS we already saw. Also, I found today GIL. This is another short trade that I like. Rejecting this 1689, coming down towards the $13, $13.95. Looking for the retest of the 1308 and then 1217 areas with a decent amount of volume. I'm drinking a little bit of espresso. I kind of needed a little bit of a boost here. Let's go over the scanners right here. Look at a couple of names that have you know what, let's just go over the movers. I'm gonna go over the standard hours, and we're gonna run the scanners here, see the stocks that actually are moving on the after hours. All right, THMO, if you notice right here, pretty decent ramp up. We can actually add this one for tomorrow. I am not sure what the news are on this thing, but you can see it got halted here a couple of times today, and it had a pretty decent 54 up move today, about $4 move to the upside. So let's see, we're gonna go here, let's say OSW. Looking for names that have a little bit of a better range. This one looks pretty decent. Oh, it's tapping that 50 simple moving average. If we can get on top of it, we got a nice level up right here to 1118. And I will say that a key level to watch here, we're gonna duplicate here. We're gonna come to the high here at 975. can see this nice gap. I have already posted a couple of ideas and charts on the charting area of the Discord, just to give you a couple of charts to look at. This is a leisure spa place, really. Now, with everything closed down, I don't know how much of a great idea will be to hold this thing for a long-term hold. Give me a second here. Yeah. Alright, so sorry. I got my kids on the next door right here, and kind of watching them while I I do my scanning, and they usually behave. But anyway, if you hear a little bit of a background noise with my kids yelling and stuff like that, please don't mind that. This is not a somewhat crazy professional setting right now. I don't have to stress out too much about executing any kind of trades or nothing like that with them calling me. So for me, it's a little bit more of a type of relaxing thing that I do at night when I try to do my homework for the following day. So I don't know how much of a great opportunity it could be to hold this long term, right? But we can see this move up, and with the package that has been signed over the last couple of days, it might be a possibility that we have some follow through here. At least we can see a level at $7, see if a 50-cent move right here, or maybe $8 over the next few days. So again, this could be a somewhat of a day trade. You can see here when he had the flush that had a retest of this lows right here, and then he found this support coming right back up. So we might have still a little bit more room towards the 100. That is sitting around the $10 mark, though. Actually, it's $7, 11.09. It could be a good thing to keep an eye on it. I got a couple of names that I'm watching for tomorrow. DBI, ANF. Also watching ELF. Over the last couple of days, watching Six Flags. SIX, right? CLB with coming down today is from the $20 area with 4.4 million shares traded. For example, CLB, kind of messy here, but I'm waiting for this rollover right here. You can see how I've been putting all of these trend lines here. I got all of these names on watch over the last couple of days. So anyway, let's just keep on rolling with this. Okay, just scanning. Yeah, he pointed me to the wrong spot. Let me just come right back up. I think put me on the wrong place. Yeah, there you go. Looking for, okay, nice resistance right here. I can see that I am been watching this name over the last few days. Let me pull it a little closer because it looks a little bit interesting. The fact that he has the trend lines right here show me that I've been looking at it before. So let me erase this trend lines and look at the trend line here at 541. 541. Gotta change it up a little bit. All right, so the prior high 552, 541. Not really too far away. Decent pocket. Low and high, $8.86. Then the high here, 918. So we got a decent move here. It looks a little messy, I think, though. On the 15, I look at the 15 a lot, to be honest. I used the 15 minutes to determine if stock actually gets a chance for me to trade it or not, to be honest. And this one looks a little messy as of right now. Looking at that intraday, but getting inside of the pocket might get a little bit interesting tomorrow over the next area on top of the 50. So I think it will be a good idea to keep an eye on this one. Let's see, where am I gonna place this one? We're gonna roll out TXMD and OVV going into the watch list for tomorrow. Okay, I got OVV here. Again, this is just homework that I'm doing for tomorrow. And I'm hoping all of you guys are enjoying this scan. Give me a second here. Let me just do something real quick on my other computer. I'm still here. Go. I'm still here. Always just, hey, just seeing what's up. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. Been a long time. I was just sharing a tweet right there. All right, so we're gonna continue here. It's been a long time just seeing. I'm just hoping that you guys are okay. just wanted to bring you a couple of ideas here, something to look for over the next few days. Although I know that tomorrow is Friday already and stuff, but kind of like the first day of the month. But again, I'm just trying to bring you some good ideas that you might be able to use for your personal trading. Yeah. Hmm? Go get the phone. Sorry, again, I'm kind of watching my kids. Stay in the next room, and then so they come into me while I do this. So you know, I scan the market every day, and I take a couple of hours to do what I do, really. Anyway, but I decided that I think it will be a better idea if I can share at least probably in a half an hour of my scanning with everyone, so that way it will be a little bit of a better thing for those of you looking for ideas. Can actually show you what I look for and how I find the names that I'm gonna be looking to trade for tomorrow. For tomorrow, so far I have let's see here, okay, BBBY, GPS, ANF. Those have very interesting levels. OVV that I'm gonna keep an eye on. JetBlue has a couple of different levels that I can actually do something with it. I traded JetBlue twice today for a short, and I took BBBY. That was a bigger gain that I got today, although they were kind of like a slow move and slow trade for me. But BBBY and 2 times JetBlue trades today made my gains. Small gains today, to be honest, not the biggest gains, but still there were decent gains. Let's keep rolling this down. Okay, this one I can say, for example, if I were looking for a short, looks a little messy at the 5 and at the 15. I don't like it much, but this is the type of stock that I will look for a swing down. If it gets under 50, now with this hanging man on the daily, it can pull back. We can see that we're close to 1108. We got a high here, 1181. This area here at let's see, 1181, 1108, and 1236. Okay, so do we have 11 somewhere here? 1161 is actually the area where it open. Anyway, I like this one with that hanging man there. 5 million shares traded today, so it's actually somewhat decent for the next few days. I will most definitely keep an eye on it just to see how the price is going to react. If we can reject and get under this 50 simple moving average on the daily, I will say that it could be a pretty decent opportunity for a swing trade down. Even a day trade, if we can scalp maybe 40 to 50 cent move. OSTK though, I've been watching it over the last couple of days. I missed a good trade over on the 20th and the 21st and the 2nd and the 22nd, I mean, because I didn't find any shares to short. DAN again could be a pretty decent opportunity for a short from tomorrow and on. And you know what, I'm gonna put it right here, DAN. I'm gonna put it in this window Keep an eye on it for tomorrow. Again, it looks a little messy, but we might be able to do something with it. See how it reacts. See if we can find a double top. And if we can find bounce, nope. Uh-huh. What? Yeah. Huh? What? Okay, okay. Okay, sit down, please. Alright, sorry guys, again, I'm taking care of my kids and stuff, so hope that doesn't bother you. Let's see, I think we already passed through this Facebook. Send you here. We're looking for a kind of like a little bit of a double bottom formation. Yucky, Nathan, please. I know you like that. 667, 670, 685. I'm gonna keep going down. Okay, we got this one sitting right here on top of the 100. Be a good idea to keep an eye on this one. Over the next couple of days, we might have this little retest around $20 area if it rejects this 100. Pull back, retest this 50, and then come right back up. For you guys that are looking for a long trade, you could keep an eye on this stock. If you're looking for a swing, let it come down, retest the 50, sit here, and then take the bounce for our retest of the 100 again. Again, rejection of the 100, come test the 50, and then bounce right off the 50 towards the 100, right back again. So there's a decent opportunity right here for a swing trade on AIMC. Gotta let it reject the 100, retest the 50, and come right back up to the 100 again. So it's from down here to the high here, we got a 6,054 cent move, 6,054 cent move. So this rejection right here, again, come retest the 50, come right back up. Could be $6 to $7 move over the next couple of days on the way down and the way up. So keep an eye on it. Hope you making notes, maybe keeping an eye on different things here. MRO, too messy. Probably a swing trade more than a day trade. DBA. Guys, I'm not gonna take like a long time here today. Just wanted to honestly share with you for a couple of minutes, couple of decent ideas, and a couple of the things that I'm looking at for tomorrow. For example, this one here has 3.3 million shares. A little messy here, but it has a decent pocket here at the low at $14, and we have a doji right here. Could be an opportunity here for a come down, retest of these areas, and then fill the gap over this area right here on this candle that we print in the low 14, high at 1657. Then we can reject with this hang. Well, it looks like a not much of a doji, kind of like a doji, but more a hanging man more than anything else. Come down, retest this 1061, come right back up to retest these areas of 14, 1657. Hope you guys are making notes. PDCE was that name right there. I don't know what the news are on Gene, man. Let's take a look at Gene. Gene, looking a little bit messy. Let me pull the news here on this other platform. See if Gene has any type of news here. Okay, give me a second, just bear with me. Pulling the news on Gene here. 4/23 is the last day that we got any kind of news on Gene that I see here. So today I didn't see no news on Gene, but Gene is actually trading to 265. Why is it not showing here? That's oh, because I didn't put GENE. I didn't put the right name on it. I don't see the news on Gene coming out. Let's just, oh, this is a pretty decent thing here. See, that one looks a little bit better. Now you got a 264. I see that I have a couple of trend lines right here. It's coming up to retest that resistance for tomorrow. Drug or dialysis, diagnostics and research, healthcare sector. Let me pull Benzinga, see if I see that. It's yeah, 37% to be honest today in the last candle on the 15 minutes. Let me put the hour, 30 minutes. Let me put the hourly chart here just to see. 4% in the last candle, 2 hours. This is 5%. Really, it's giving me the wrong information, this thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's 38% up. 38% up. That's right. Your numbers are correct. Let me just pull Benzinga because I like to get my news from Benzinga. Alright, so let's pull Benzinga here and try to go see GNE. Sorry, I'm doing that on the other computer, so you're probably not gonna see it. Just bear with me for a second. Now I'm gonna read it over to you if they have any news. I'm gonna also try Market Watch. See who reported the news here. Somebody reported any type of news. Tuesday the 21st. No news on Benzinga. That's weird because Benzinga actually is pretty good reporting. Let's go to Yahoo. Yahoo Finance. And let's just type GENE. See if they have any news here. If not, we're gonna go to Finvis. But honestly, TD has no news. Benzinga has no news, which is weird. So far, yes, Nathan. 7-day-old news. A week or so ago. There's no news coming out right here. I don't know. Really, I can't find the news. Holy smoke! Why is this trading higher? Go to Market Watch. Let's go to Market Watch. For sure, want to watch for tomorrow, though. Let's see if it has any kind of short sell restrictions right here. Yeah, I have no shares with CMAC for tomorrow. I gotta check with IB. See if that one with the broker I have. Yeah, I see it moving higher. It's printing higher numbers right here. I have on time and sales right here. The last just an order for 600 shares just went through just now, like 3 minutes ago. Actually, no, was it just now? Yeah, a minute ago. At 265, 600 shares. It's a couple of more shares going through right there just now as we are speaking. For you guys, let me just give you an invitation for those of you that haven't tried it, I wanted to invite you. Maybe you want to give it a shot. We got over 100 people there on the trading room, which is free, by the way. If you guys don't like it, you can just step out of the room. Got like 110 people there, 110 traders sharing ideas. The room is very organized, and it's free, and it's open to the public. If you guys wanna share trading ideas, that's the invite code for any of you that wanna come through. Again, it's free. If you don't like it, just leave the server and you have nothing to lose. Let's just which other, I was going to look for Market Watch, GENE. GENE. Yeah, I think, well, hold up. Okay, looking at Market Watch here. Let's see, I see some news here though. I see some news on Market Watch. Let me just read it for you here. Yeah, but he's talking about Amazon CEO. Amazon. Let me just pop this one here. This is the latest news. I don't know if it has anything to do with GNE, but that one is coming up once I typed in the symbol. This one came up. And so what it says is states and cities seek $1 trillion in next aid bill to avoid layoffs from coronavirus. The Pelosi says. Pelosi. I know that the governor in New Jersey was going to meet with Trump today. All right, so I don't know really what's going to happen. So it seems like they looking to sign another bill for $1 trillion for the state and the government. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Thursday that state and local governments are seeking up to $1 trillion for coronavirus costs. Stunning. Let me just pull the camera here, though. I know that you guys probably want to see my face, probably not. Let me just add the source. Device, video, integrated cam. Guys, just don't laugh, okay? Because at this time of the day, I wasn't even planning to put the camera there, but I know that you guys want to see if I'm here or not. So just put a little camera there. It's a little tiny thing. Don't laugh at me, please. You know what? If you want to laugh, it's okay. Yeah, I don't mind at all. You know, it's fine. I'm not here to entertain anyway. We're talking about business here. All right, so Thursday that the $1 trillion for coronavirus costs a stunning benchmark for the next aid package. Okay, so they trying to roll out another aid package. I know that they're talking about $1,000 a month to $2,000 a month to everyone in the United States. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Pelosi acknowledged that the federal government may not be able to provide that much. Yeah, of course. But we were talking about GNE. Again, this is a generic technologies and healthcare sector. Seems like, for example, Moderna, INO, Inovio, Moderna, generic technologies. I don't know what they're doing, but there are a couple of names in the last couple of days that have been popping up because of the advances including Gilead, G-I-L-D, trying to find a vaccine for the coronavirus. They talking about 12 months down the line to how long? 12 months to 18 months down the line for a vaccination. But I don't know. Every time they talk about something, the news come out and the market kind of reacts to it. So we just got to take advantage of the reaction more than the actual reality of a vaccine being able to be mass produced tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Because that might not happen right away. But, you know, as of right now, these things are actually popping up, which is a great thing. I just seen, you remember the... on the beard? Well, just seeing, you know, what can I say? You know, I let my beard grow sometimes. You know, I feel comfortable. Hey, yeah. When we green, we green. Today I had a green day. Very sharp day for me. Small gains on all of my trades today, to be honest with you. But I took 3 trades, and the 3 of them were green. I posted a little bit of information. I think I didn't post a picture though on Discord on the open and closed position profit and loss. There's a lot of rooms there. I know that we have shorting, we have long-term holds, we have large caps, small caps, market movers, pre-market movers, after-hour movers, announcements, Q&A off topic. We got micro caps. We got what else do we have there? Holy smokes, we have open positions, we got profit and loss, we have a bunch of different things there. So I know it's a lot of information at times, and like there's like 112 people so far right now, something like that, sharing ideas. So it could be quite something. But again, G&E, Ben, I think B sharp, I don't know, are you Ben? Is it B for Ben, or why is the B for? If I may call you Ben. Thank you for bringing G&E, because to be honest with you, I'm gonna roll out Key, which is one of the stocks that I'm watching over the next couple of days. Why am I not having trend lines here? Oh, because I have the board number 1. Okay, there's my trend line there. So I'm bringing G-E-N-E for tomorrow. And what I do here is, because I have, like, buddy, help me out. How many windows did I say I have? Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 windows. 24 of them with different names. Out of the 26, I have 2 that might give me the same name with a different time frame. Oh, I didn't count this one. So 27. Let's just say I have 24. But I got 27 windows running at the same time, and 24 of them with different names. So I'm able to see a lot of stuff. So what I do is I scan the market, and as I find a couple of ideas, and let me try to see if I can add something here for you real quick, and then we'll roll it out back out. Let's see, to show you daily setup. This is not the one. Daily setup. This is the one. It looks a little funny there. But that's one of my monitors. Every time I find something, if you notice right here, like we got OSTK, we got CHEK. I posted these pictures yesterday on the group. MBOT, I've been watching for days. SABR right here. This one I added today, GIL. I added this one today here. ELF, I added this one 2 days ago. Six Flags turning back today, which I was watching. CLB right here, and ANF, which today broke under the 1050 that I was watching. So I have a couple of monitors running really with a lot of different names that I have on watch for different opportunities. So I can watch many names as they come up. But again, we need to clone you. Ben, I appreciate that comment. Let's see, where are we so far right here? You guys are looking just for gainers, or you guys want me to post some losers as well, though? Like stocks that are pulling back. I do look for a lot of losers too, because oftentimes stocks that lose a lot of the price that it might have, they have sharp bounces up as well. For example, and if you look at GE&E here, we're gonna use this one as an example. If you look at the drop, although it has a bunch of consolidation here, but it dropped here too, like in this consolidation. The reason, where are we after hours? Again, we didn't close here though. This candle here shouldn't be here. This candle here shouldn't be here. This candle should have been at, and if you look at your monitors there, you're gonna notice that on your end looks a little bit different than my end, most probably. It should be around $1.90 some cents at the closing, and mine is showing this ramp up at 264. The reason why it does that on my end, maybe not on your end, is because now again TC2000 just rolled out a new beta testing on the software, the new software update that they did about 3-4 days ago, and they trying a lot of things. They the first day they roll it out, they sent me an email to see if I wanted to try it out. Again, I'm a TC2000 user, and they wanted me to try it, so they sent me an email. If you want to try it, just do this. As you log in, you have to click here, do this and do that. Okay, so I did it, and I noticed that now once I click on my things, if you notice here, this candle is pulling back, and it's because on the 15, the 1 and everything else is pulling back. So as the price goes up or down on the after hours, it shows on my daily candles here on the extended hours, and even on the pre-market hours it does the same thing. My daily candles start moving no matter if the market is open or closed already. My daily candles move with the extended hours and the pre-market hour session price. If anybody, yeah, G&E probably dying out. It's probably already finding that top. As you notice here, I got a 264 trend line. I have no idea why I had that trend line there, but as you can notice, and I just noticed that I probably was watching this thing for some time ago, and it found a little bit of a resistance right there at 264, and look at it pulling from this area, right? If any of you, by the way, wants to try TC2000, on the description of this video, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you might end up having a kind of like $25 off for the first month, which might be like, if you try the silver, which is like $15 only, might be like come up for free for you or something like that. And if you try the gold, which is the one that I have, could be like $10 to $15 for you the first month. You could try it out if you like it. You just try it out. If not, it's okay. Again, I'm not promoting stuff. Usually I don't even talk about this kind of stuff, but I find that this is actually pretty cool what they just did over the last oh, gainers. Okay. Over the last how do you call it? What they did over the last time that they actually posted any kind of updates on the platform. We're gonna look for the top movers right now. We're not gonna look for extended hours. We're gonna check out this new scan right here, TTI. This is micro cap. Micro cap. FET, again, another micro cap, moving a little bit today, even in standard hours, moving a little bit here. If you see the blue here, and the blue difference on the blue is because of the extended hour sessions. It's blue for me because that's the way that I have it set up for me, so that way I know what is not extended hours and what is actually standard hours. A regular thing for me, for example, let me just show you, for those of you that haven't seen it, transition 1. This is the windows that I choose when I am streaming in the morning. Right here, one big window with 4 different time frames, and then another 2 windows with 8 more names on it. As for now, we're using this one because we are scanning for this. A quick question though, the music is fine, the music is too loud, the music is okay for you there, or it bothers you? Should I lowered it a little bit? I'm just trying to have like not something kind of like a dead sound in the background, so I have some kind of jazz music just playing in the background here. So if you bothers you, you want me to turn it down a little bit, just let me know, so that way we can tweak it a little bit. Looking for another mover here. All right, thank you, Ben. G-Point Rose, KOS. See here, KOS just got inside of this pocket. A little bit of a move on the after hours session. Most definitely got to check out if we got any type of news, but we have a low here of 192 coming up to that area. The area that I'll be looking for will be the $2.50 for the half price. 241, 242. So I think it's 242 for that half price, $half resistance. 241 is the trend here. So we have a decent pocket right here. If we can take this current price to take it up here. Not sure if we're gonna have any kind of info. 67 cents if we can get there. 38%, 67 cents up on KOS in the high pocket here. If we can actually maintain the trend, and come up and have this test of this 250 area. Again, it's oil and gas. Most of these names have been trending over the last couple of days, have been coming up and down. Oh, that's why G&E just did an offering. That's why the price is coming up. They cashing in. That's the reason why. So when you have some liquidity on the market right there like that, and you offer some common stock, now you have a bigger pool. More people are going to buy into whatever, and they looking to cash in. Now because of this, there's a lot of volume of people coming in buying your shares. This is the reason why you see the price of the stock come up. It's not that they're doing nothing special. If they put out an offering, they put a pool of product, let's just say in this case will be stock, and there's gonna be a lot of demand going in to buy the thing, and as a result, the price of the stock is gonna come right back up. This is the reason why you see it uptrending on the after hour session. So for tomorrow, if I can find shares to short on that one, I'm gonna slap it in the face, try to get a couple of shares for a short tomorrow. But again, I already have for tomorrow GPS, ANF. Why am I, why do I have this one here? ANF, GPS, very good pockets. Hopefully, if you're taking notes, let's just give it to you right here, GPS. And this is going to be short ideas though. Short ideas. Coming up to 808 right here today. Into 685 for tomorrow. Keep an eye on that. JetBlue as well. 950 retest today, close at 955, coming down to 855 for tomorrow. $1 move. Keep an eye on that. I got those ones on watch for tomorrow. ANF 1050 coming up right here. This nice pocket to 912. Very decent $1.35 move for tomorrow. So those are in my main watch. OXY, I haven't traded for some time, but if you can see it here, we have a pretty couple of different areas right here that we were watching. But I don't know what that's gonna do tomorrow. I'm not sure. Now BBBY is another one that I have for tomorrow on watch from the 615 towards this 544 pocket here for tomorrow. 30-40 cent move that I can squeeze out of that one. I'll be set with that tomorrow. I'm looking for those moves. BBBY, JetBlue, ANF, and GPS, and also Guile, GIL. Next move down, looking for 1308 from 1395, 1217 also after 1308. So I got those names already. That's my homework. I already have a lot of names that I'm gonna be watching for tomorrow. Let's see. GNC. Fill up this gap. Pull back. Oh my god, it's amazing how GNC is so bad so right now. So bad. Looking for this resistance here. The music stopped, so I have to re-tap this thing. Because they think I'm not listening, or do they? What's going on here? Come on, YouTube. Oh. Give me another list. YouTube. Come on now. Seriously. Let's see here. Oh. All right, let's see here. I'm sorry about that. Come on now. You're gonna give me an ad. So let's say, man, I was so pissed the other day. YouTube hit me hard. What kind of stuff is that? I wasn't looking for something so relaxing. No, I wasn't looking for something so relaxing. Well, that's a little better. That's a little bit better. I'm sorry about that. Let me like this thing. So I like to, even when I do the live streams in the morning, I like to maintain myself with a groove, you know, grooving. All right, what time is it now? It's 8 o'clock, or a little more than 8. Was it beyond me? No. Nice move here. Not interested. No. TTI. I think I already saw you. Why am I right back up? OVV. Oh yeah, right. I added this one for tomorrow. I have it on one window there. Yeah, I can see it now. PDS. Reg. Looking for a double bottom type of formations. Kind of looking for things getting a little bit of support ramping up. We can see Vichy there getting a little bit of volume in the after hours. Okay, wait. Okay. No, oil fund. This is an oil fund. Yassine, you saw the news on G&E. Did you read how many shares are being offered? How big is the offering to the public? And where did you find the news on that? Because I didn't find it. So just seeing if you're still around. You might still be around here. Can you please let us know kindly where you found those news, so that way we can actually take a look at it. Oh man, okay, got it. So I guess we're gonna still have to be on the lookout for tomorrow. If those were the news, then most definitely this thing was not going to work out. We gotta check out why then G&E, and we've seen G&E move crazy in the past though. It's a decent mover. So G&E is actually pretty decent. Wait. Conglomerates. 6.2 million. I look at the 15 minutes a lot to determine if a mover will do one thing or the other. I like WTRH, 6.2 million shares. Let me just type it in right here on DOS. WTRH. I like this for a possible move here. Have this nice retest of the highs here. I don't know why it's trending like that, but I see a trend holding. This is a name that I will most definitely will keep an eye on. Most definitely will keep an eye on. Look, I got couple internal trend lines right here that we can use on the top of the candles right here, and we have something breaking out of that formation here today. So most definitely, you know what, I like this image, so I am going to share this image with everyone on Discord on the charting session. I want everyone to be mindful of this information on this name, WTRH. And if I didn't have two computers, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, because out of this computer here I just trade, and then the other computer actually I do everything else. And I run Thinkorswim on this other computer, and I run the Discord on this other computer, and I run the live stream on the YouTube on this other computer, and I run the YouTube, the Twitters, the everything on this other computer. So it's crazy. And if I didn't have the setup that I have, I wouldn't be able to trade, live stream, edit videos, and all of the things that I do, because it wouldn't work, because the computer just gets kind of tired, and it slows down by a lot. Like it slows down a lot. So I'm grateful for my babies. I love them so much. All right, so take a look at the volume here. 5.2 million, 5.2 million, 2.9 million, 2.2 million, 4.4, 2.6. So the volume is increasing. Be mindful of this thing. We have a 144 pocket 144, close to the $0.5, 158, $2, 440. Very nice. Very nice surge up over the $2 area. I will most definitely be paying attention to this name, WTRH. I'm gonna add it. Where can I put you though? I gotta roll something out. CHEK WTRH. You're coming in. Yeah, you coming in. All right, so I got you there. Let's see. MVIS. Let's see. M. Is that once you see the name here, just let me know if this is the one that you're looking for. M. So Microvision, right? Microvision. MVIS. Is that the name here? Oh, no problem. Just see, no issue at all, man. It's all good. Ben, is that the name that you're looking for? Yes, MVIS. Here's the one thing that I don't like much about it, and for those guys that share a little bit of time with me on a regular basis, they know that the first thing I'm gonna say is the price. I don't like much, right? First thing is the price. It's a little bit of very low price name, could end up being a little bit manipulated. Second thing I don't like much about it is the wicks that we have on that daily chart. Let me just lower the volume here a little bit. Envis has a couple of names that have a little bit of a long wick type of thing, and the last day we have a little bit of a somewhat doji. Let me pull the 15 minutes to see how it looks. Right, so it seems like it's been uptrending somewhat over the last couple of days. One thing that I like, here's what I will do. If it was me, if I were to trade it, this name, I will go for not a swing trade, maybe a scalp. Looking for what, 5 to 10 cents, because it's a really low price name. You can't really ask for $1 million move here. But the fact that it actually held on the last session, the 100 simple moving average on the 15 very nicely. I like that he held that support, and it's been holding here over the last few days. Today had a retest of that area and he held, ramp up. On the daily, I don't like the fact that he has his long wicks here. That is a little bit of a kind of thing for me. But if I were to take a trade on this, here's what I will be looking for: the high of this long wick right here. Keep in mind that it might not hold, and that you have the 100 sitting on top of you at 50 cents. From 35 to 50 cents, 48 cents really. You have 15 cents, which is actually a lot for this stock. 53%. If you're able to extract something of that magnitude on this name, you're doing pretty good. Well, you gotta go in with a couple, some size to be able to capitalize on this thing, but I wouldn't hold it for too long. I wouldn't marry the trade. I will go in, take 8, 10 cents, because it's a low price name, so you can go in heavy and take a couple of thousand shares, 10, 15,000 shares. Even if you do that, let me just Open calculator. Go, mommy. Give me a phone. Alright, so let's say that we want to do 15,000 shares times 35. Talking about 5,000 bucks, right? Okay, no problem. But if you can have a 15,000 share size, let's say that you have 5,000 share position in this thing, 5,000, and you can make 10 cents. Let's just say 9 cents or 8 cents to be conservative, times 0.08. You can make 400 bucks in a quick trade. Again, you're gonna put $5,000, and if you actually take 400 divided by 5,000, be 8%. Well, no, I think I did the wrong thing there. I'm not a mathematician though, but I think I have to do 400 5,000. What's the percent? I think 12%, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's around 12% of your money on a trade like that, so it might end up being something good. But again, I wouldn't marry the trade. I will not marry. I wouldn't marry the trade. I will go in. We'll take a little scalp for a nice move up. If you look at right here how he held, what we can see here though, it's a pennant formation on the 15 here, and then a break out of there, right? So if you can capitalize on a small move like this, you can make a couple of bucks depending on how much is your holding. Again, one of the things that I don't like much about it is the fact that it has long wicks on the daily, and it's a little bit of a low price name, so it could be easily manipulated, so you gotta be mindful of that. Other than that, you can still trade it, but I wouldn't marry the trade. I will just go in and then go out as fast as you can, taking the profits after you're done. Anybody else has any other name that you want me to look at? Oh, look at that. NVIS was actually in the scanner here. Ben, funny thing, I didn't know it was there. Up 10% today. Someone did, so it shows. Where's the phone? Go to your mommy. Say, mommy, give me the phone. But I don't have the phone. Go get the phone. BK what? BKYL. See, I like this one a little tiny bit better than the prior one. And he's also the scanners right here. Posting some gains today. Last float, 10.8 million. Short latest float. Oh, look at that. It didn't have that massive pullback as the other one had today. CLBS, I've been watching CLBS for a couple of days though. But just seeing, I like the fact that it's increasing the range here. Look at the volume. Let's just take a look at it. 1.8, 1.1. Today we had 3 million, so it shows that the volume is increasing. We had a prior low prior height of 120, and we had 123 right here. So yeah, did I tap the wrong thing? Yeah, 120. All right, so we got 123 on today, but over that, if we're able to hold next leg, pull this down a little bit, okay, right here, would be 258. Let me just duplicate this thing. 258. 258. So Jacine, I like this one more than NVIS, honestly. And Ben, don't take it the wrong way, please. Nobody, please take nothing the wrong way. This is business, and we're just looking for opportunity. The reason why I like this one a little bit better than the prior one is because the volume shows that it's increasing. Although the other one is increasing the volume too. If you look at the 15 minutes, we didn't have that pullback that MVIS showed. Right here, we had a support on the 50, pull up, a little pullback, got support on the view app. Let me just show it right here. Got support on the view app here with this flag formation that we can see here. A little bit of a flag formation on this range. We got a parallel line right here. This nice flag for a slowdown on the trend. Nice bull flag formation, ramp up to the 120 prior area of resistance, taking it down. Yeah, it rejected the area, pulled back right back down, and then it started to, you know, pull back, came up on top of the view app and held the view app. The reason why I like it a little bit more is, again, because of the pull up, the flag, and ramp up again towards the prior high and resistance, and the fact that it has that little bit of a ramp up on volume, increasing volume, taking out the prior high, and with this nice pocket towards the 250, it's a nice opportunity to actually take a decent trade on this thing. As a matter of fact, and thank you for bringing that up, just seeing, I'm gonna take the picture on this name. I didn't notice. I was doing some scanning myself before coming into this live stream, and I didn't notice BKYI, and I have a Dropbox account which allows me to send a picture from one computer to the other and then share on social media or whatever, BKY, or whatever place I decide that I want to place my images. Thank you, Justine, for bringing that up, because I just shared that shot on the group, and if anybody is in there, you can find it in the short thing with the accent, short thing. Shorting or shorting session on the server on top of all trading ideas. So Justine, pretty decent. I'm rolling out MBOT and I'm rolling this one back in, BKYI. Thank you for bringing that up, Justine. This is the reason why many more eyes than just two is better than just two eyes. And Ben, Nathan, what in the world are you doing? Be careful, please. Hey, having my kids around is quite something, though. Sharp. CLBS. CLBS. Guys, I'm gonna just go through CLBS real quick, and then we're gonna just stop it until tomorrow. We'll do some more scanning tomorrow around maybe 7:30, something around there. I'll post it on the group before going live, so that way you guys know. And if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and you want to tap on that bell so you get a notification when I'm live, then you can also do that. But I'll let everybody know on the group, on the Discord, before going live, so that way you can come and just talk to me a little while if you want some company. Now with this stay home type of thing, everybody's alone, and I'm not the Zoom guy, so I like doing the live streams here on YouTube and sharing with you guys. I really do appreciate all of you guys here. Let's see, I have been following for more than a month. You're talking about, Justine, you're talking about BKYI. It looks pretty good though. I like it. I like it. And I'm gonna be watching that one for tomorrow. I just added into one of the monitors there. Again, what I scan every night, I put the here's the reason why I do that. I put those names on the monitor already before coming into the pre-market session. I do scan in the pre-market session to see what's moving. But oftentimes people focus a little bit too much on what's moving in the pre-market hours. And since things are so crowded, you are not able to do exactly what you're planning on doing on those crowded names that are picking up steam on the pre-market hours. But if you do your homework the prior night and you pick up a couple of names, it's gonna have a little bit of a slower volume or lower volume, but you're gonna be able to tap those areas that you're looking to tap or to test a little bit of an easier way. And if I may, before going on to CLBS, Ben, just let me show you what I'm talking about here on ANF. And we're gonna do this very quick though. I just want to show you something on the 28th of the month. What I did here with this thing, and this is the reason why I said that it's good to do your homework. I passed the 28 already here. Okay, on the 28th of the month. Okay, I think this is it right here. Okay, let me pull the 1 minute because I need to pull the 1 minute, and I want to show you something. For me, this is very important. This is the reason why I like doing my homework the prior night and have an idea of what I want to trade prior to come into the market. What's the date that I'm looking at here? Okay, the 28th. Okay, 28th. Let me show you something that I was looking at the prior day. And on the 28th, this thing just was an amazing trade and opportunity when this thing printed this formation and the pullback. Go to the 28 real quick here. And I apologize but I want to show you why, for me, making and doing my homework is so important. If you look at the trend lines right here that I was looking for, it had a 1050 and then 1132, which are daily areas. If you look at the doji right here, this is what I'm looking for. The low of 1050 and a high of 1142. And then we had a pre-market candle 1050 here, and we had a prior level at 1132, and when it tapped there at the opening, it rolled right back down, and this is what I was looking for. And just bear with me before we go to CLBS. We're gonna go right back there in a second. When it came down, flushing down, I was able to find it. It came up and it started to retest the prior high at 1132. And it started to print this descending wedge formation right here in the 1 minute time frame around the view app. And so what I was looking for, when it started to hover around the 1122 area, I placed an order under 1122 because of the 1132 prior resistance that you see the trend line here, because of the 10-cent window that I was looking for. If it didn't work, I would have bailed out at 1132. Now, I did my homework on the 27th evening time, as I'm doing today here with you guys, to see the following move in my following morning. So when it opened higher, came down, and I saw it coming right back up to the prior resistance, what I was looking for was a retest of that resistance and a rejection right back down. Started to give me this descending right here wedge pattern on the 1 minute. It broke down and it moved 28 cents on the drop here. Look at this thing. Came down to 1094. It started to consolidate a little bit more here with another little channel, and then it came down, which is like this thing that you see here in the 5 minutes. I was looking even at the prior high here on this thing, 11.11, and we have another 11.11 right here, 11.10, pardon me, 11.10 and 11.10 right here. And this is the reason why you see the trend line right there. We had a prior low that I was looking at when it started to tap and tap and tap and tap and tap. At the low of these candles right here at 1093 and 1094. And when we had so many retests of that support, it didn't hold and it broke right back down again on under the 100 simple moving average, as you see right here. And this is when it started to move down for some follow through move towards the area of 1050 that we had right here on the daily, which is the low of the candle right here on the daily, 1050 with this doji. Funny thing is that it also printed on that pre-market session that morning a 1050 low on that session before it opened this thing. You look at how it opened here. This is all pre-market session. This thing that had a pocket right here that you can't see nothing now was all blue as you see on all of my monitors. But again, the reason why I do my homework at night, it was just like this, right? So the reason why I do my homework at night is because when you find stocks that are moving on the pre-market session, it can get a little bit crowded. It can get a little bit crowded, and it might not give you that move that you're looking for because everybody wants a piece of that. Everybody wants a piece of that. And if everybody's in, it's going to be a little bit more tricky to trade it because everybody wants just to go in or the new hot thing. And so it's going to be a little bit more tricky for you. There's a lot of new people that pro traders take advantage of because they don't know how to react. They get afraid of the moves and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, when you trade stocks that are moving on the pre-market sessions, it can tend to be a little bit tricky because there's a lot of people involved on those names. CLBS I've been watching over the last couple of days. If you look at here, I already have a couple of trend lines that I had set up on this thing. Right now, giving us a little bit of a lower highs here on this small type of consolidation. Now on tap under the 100 simple moving average with this first green candle on the downtrend. I honestly think that we have a little bit more room to run to CLBS retest of that 50 simple moving average at $7, which is $0.50 or actually whole dollar. And then if we can hold there, we might see the test right here, the low, the $6.43. So for right now, there's a lot of names that are rejecting. 643. The CV stocks and biotechs and all those names are rejecting the high price that they got because of CV coming into the market. That is a pocket that I will be paying attention to, probably a little bit of a pullback. Honestly, I think we have a little bit more room to run to the downside to get a little bit of support. We might retest a 50, bounce a little bit from there, get another slowdown candle, just as this one here, green one, on our test of the 50, and then we might end up having a little bit of a follow through down to this 650 area around there. But I think on CLBS we might end up having a little bit more room to run to the downside before it can get a little bit of support. I personally will be looking for a test of the 650 area before we can have some sort of consolidation to come right back up again. And if we don't have good news on those, it's something that you can really come down to 650, even to 550 and those 515, 516 that we see there on that other trend line for that pocket or the low, that long range candle that we see right here. FIFA, No, honestly, just saying, I barely watch TV. I don't watch TV. I spend a lot of hours studying charts in the market, and now with the group, again, like 112 people there. I have a lot of questions. I have about now I have less people. I used to have more than 10,000 followers. I get a lot of DMs on Twitter that I tend to Instagram and Facebook and video editings and all that kind of stuff. I barely watch TV. I woozah and I like movies, but one thing I play is two things. I play chess. It's been a while since the last time I played. I started playing the last 2 days ago. Today I haven't played. But I like playing chess a little bit to put the hard IA or AI, I'm sorry, AI in a hard level to try to force my brain to think a little bit harder and to kind of relax a little bit. I play Age of Empires. That's a little computer game. That's kind of like some sort of strategy type of game, war game. That's the same thing as FIFA. Well, not FIFA, chess. So the Age of Empires is like you have to manage a whole community. It's kind of war, so you have the gathering people with knights and archers and towers and castles and a bunch of different things. You have to hunt, you have vessels, and you have to fish. You gotta get the food, the gold, the rocks to build up the castles, and it's kind of like a strategy type of thing. And I like playing those games as a strategy type of thing to kind of like push my brain into thinking a little bit. So I like playing chess. I like to play the Age of Empires, and I like watching movies. I don't watch much TV, honestly, but when I sit down to watch something, I like watching a movie. But other than that, I don't play video games. I like playing sports. One sport that I play, I don't know if you want to call it a sport, but I play pool, and I learned it from my dad because my dad used to play a lot of pool. He used to compete. Also pool and dominoes. I don't play dominoes. My father is actually very good in dominoes. He used to compete, and in pool he used to compete playing pool. So I learned how to play pool from him, and we have played together many times, and we like sipping wine while we do that. What else do I play? I play ball. I play basketball. It's been a little while since I played basketball, but I do play basketball. So those are the things that I used to entertain myself and get a little distracted. Other than that, I spend a lot of the hours studying charts and getting new opportunities now with the group. And not that I'm charging anybody anything, but now with the group, again, managing this group with like 112, 110 people, something like that. It's been a little bit busy. I started on the 27th of February, and it's almost like 2 months now. Yeah, to be like, my family's from there, and I used to play a little bit, right, from Spain. I was kind of like, I grew up here. I was raised here. So I'm kind of like, I'm third generation. So I am a little bit more kind of American type of, European type of thing than European. I think also that I have some Arab blood, maybe, because of where the place in Spain where my family's from, and I go to places and people actually look at me and they ask me if I'm from Egypt or if I'm from the Lebanon, and especially when I let my beard grow a little bit. So I think I have to do the 23andMe type of thing to know exactly all the genes that I have. But I used to play soccer a little bit more when I was little, and baseball. But I didn't. And my father had me on karate because he was a brown. I think he was actually a black. Did he get the black? I think it was either was a brown belt or black belt. He was an instructor. So my father used to do a bunch of different things. He used to beat me trying to teach me how to karate type of thing. I liked a little bit more jiu-jitsu than karate, but my father was a karate instructor. and he was either brown or black. I think he was black belt because he was an instructor. But growing up, they had me on many different things, even taking French classes and all that kind of stuff. So I used to speak a little bit. I forgot it all, honestly. I can't really remember much of all of those things. That Morocco, that's great, man. So again, we're family, bro. We're family. That's right. We're family. I can't really say that I grew up in Europe or, you know, out of the US, because honestly I didn't. There is a country, honestly, my family has land in, because my grandfather, he was called the Don. Don in Spanish means like big shot type of the boss, right? And he had land. My family still had land in Dominican Republic, and I have a bunch of I have family that have a bunch of land over there, and sometimes I go on vacations over there. For example, last time I went on vacation to the Dominican, I spent a month there because my family has land there in the country and also in the city. I can go back and forth to the beach and also to the countryside. Growing up, my Spanish from Spaniard grandparents, they have land there and stuff. And growing up, I spent time there too, picking up. My grandfather used to put me to pick up coffee beans, taking eggs from the hens and chickens, taking mangoes from the trees and coconuts and all that kind of stuff. So I spent a little bit of time in the Caribbean too. And growing up, I studied many of the different things. Engineering, I used to be like I went to college. I didn't finish college, but I went to college. I did graduate, as you can notice right here. I got my ring. I finished up my high school in a technical school. My parents are very old-fashioned, and they had me kind of like very strict, kind of put your mind into, you know, no second places, no second place trophies and all that kind of stuff, BS. But you know, it's just that, right? So what can I say? It's part of my growing up, and all of that I went through growing up made me who I am today. I hope that's one of the reasons why you guys like me, and I share my stuff wide open with you guys. I don't have anything to hide, really. So I like sharing my sometimes personal life with you guys, that I really don't care anyway. Because at the end of the day, I don't let people's opinions get into me that way, like to bother me in the sense of, you know, if what type of opinions they're gonna have, like. But anyway, guys, I think get down, please, sit down. You see my boy sitting. I have a couch right here and stuff, and you can see him right there trying to climb up and jump down and stuff like that. Guys, I'm gonna let you guys go for today. And I will see you back here tomorrow. I can honestly say that I have enjoyed a lot of the time. How long have I been on the live stream for today? Does it say really how much I've been live streaming for? Let me see if it shows right here, because I have no idea. An hour. Wow, an hour and 41 minutes. This is crazy. I didn't really think that. Really? I don't know. Could it be really true? I'm not sure if I've been live streaming for that long. So anyway, guys, I just seen some new people getting into the room, and let me just say welcome to. Wow, this is crazy. How many things that I haven't seen. Let me just say welcome to all of the new people. And I just shared some welcoming message to people in the room. And 1 hour and 41 minutes. That's crazy. For real, just seeing this is wow, this is quite something. I didn't think I was gonna stream for that long. I thought I was gonna come in for 30 minutes, but I get, you know, I love this stuff, and I get really entertained. Hopefully my hair is okay, because with the stay at home type of thing, you notice I have a little bit, I haven't shaved, my hair is a little grown. Usually I have low hair, but you know, I haven't cut my hair. I think it doesn't make a difference, because what I do is I trade, and what am I gonna do? I got freedom. I don't have anybody to tell me that I have to put a suit on or none of that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, you know, I appreciate you guys. I love this stuff. This is the reason why I can stay here and stay for hours and talk to you guys. You know, I'm gonna try to do this more on a regular basis, because at nighttime it's a little bit easier to have a conversation more than just the rush of trading that idea and that you know, entry and the exit and this and that. And if we do the nightly scans, we can go over different ideas, go over different shots, and we can have a little bit of a better conversation, more like an intimate type of relationship building, you know, more of a personal, humanistic or human type of relationship, more than the rush of just a trade. I do share my ideas while I trade, and you guys, for the ones that are new or the ones that are not new, you guys know I trade every day. I start my live stream around 9:10 to 9:15 in the morning, and I go into noon, and I share all of my ideas while I'm trading, the entrance and exits, and I share those things in right there on the Discord group as well. But at night, I don't have the rush, and I can just share a little bit of a more intimate conversation, a little bit more of a better idea, and just go over the Q&As and every single one of the concerns, the questions, and maybe the comments, and we can go into the news and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit better. So I'm gonna try to do this for a little bit more often, and at least half an hour, 40 minutes to an hour a day, whatever. We'll do this Monday through Friday. I'm gonna try to do this maybe from 7 and noon, and so that way we can, you know, learn from each other. And this is what I'm trying to do with the group. Just build each other up and share ideas, one or the other. And I appreciate Ben and just seeing all of you guys here, because you have brought very good opportunities and ideas. For example, CLBS is actually pretty decent. You brought it up, Ben, and also you brought which other one is it that you brought? There's another one that you brought in, Ben, that is actually pretty decent. I think it was I can't remember. I put it somewhere here. Can't see it now. Oh, Ben, I think you used a G&E. Yeah, I have it right there, G&E. And Justine, you brought in BKYA. I'm sorry, BKYI. And so having more eyes is better, right? So let me read some, right. In the morning, I do from 9:15, sometimes 9:20 and on into noon. I live stream every day, Monday through Friday, and I share my ideas, my trades, exits, next entries and exits and stuff like that. And I do that Monday through Friday. And again, I don't charge for chat rooms and private, there's a community there with more than 100 people sharing ideas, and I'm not, I have it all open, and we're sharing, and we are learning from each other. So that's what I'm looking to do, to be able to, grow and share ideas with each other. Nathan, get down, please. But anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back here in the morning. Tomorrow evening, I'll be around 7 something. I share in Discord, and I will probably post it in Twitter or as well. If you want, just click on that bell on YouTube if you subscribe, so that way you can also know if I'm live or not. But I will let you guys go for now. I'm gonna go downstairs, get something to eat, maybe a little snack or something. I'm getting a little hungry. So you can see my son here. He thinks he's either Superman or he's Spider-Man or whatever. So anyway, I enjoyed the time with you guys here. For now, blessings. God bless everyone. Not in a religious type of way. I'm not religious. I do believe in God. I just don't believe in religion. Religion meaning I don't like to be, and this is not the type of conversation I wouldn't be having here, but I think that religions, what they do is to trap people into certain bubbles that we cannot speak with each other because you have a religion and I have another one. So I believe in God, and whatever you believe in, the universe or God, or this way or that way, whatever you believe in, it's all cool with me. I respect you. But whatever you believe in, and if you believe in God, God bless you. Enjoy your night. And I will see you back here tomorrow. So enjoy, guys. I'll see you next time here tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow evening again. Thanks for being around.